Jesus, that's an incredible wine. So welcome to my incredibly chaotic, frickin' freezing wine cellar underneath my house. So normally any sane person would film a wine review video upstairs in a well-lit room, you know, where it doesn't feel like a scene from a horror film. But for today, many weeks, I've got the blokey builders upstairs and they're making such a racket up there, it's like they're auditioning for Stomp. How much Red Bull can one group of lads drink? It's unbelievable. So here I am, banished to the cellar, but to be honest, it's not the worst place to do a wine review. I've got some wine, and today's bottle is a bit unexpected, it's a bit quirky, and it's certainly dramatic. Now, speaking of dramatic, let's talk about today's wine. An English Chardonnay with a name so absurd, it could be the title of a sci-fi B film. Here you go. So it is Bonkers Zombie Robot Alien Monsters from the Future Ate My Brain, Sur Lie. But is this wine a gimmick with an incredibly long name, or is there something special inside the bottle? Now, before we dive in, just a note to my massive, huge audience from outside the UK. I've done the analytics, I've crunched the numbers, and for the 5 of you, you might be thinking, Charlie, English wine? Surely that's an oxymoron, isn't it? Like healthy fried chicken or a punctual English train service. I don't blame you. Some people in England don't even know we make great wine, so hear me out. So the wine, 100% Chardonnay, it's a multi-vintage Solera, so it's got a bit of oxidative style in it. It's made by Anna and Dermot Sugaru, who I featured on the channel before. The Sur Lie bit means that the wine's been aged on the dead yeast cells after fermentation. It's a technique often used to get richness, complexity. So yeah, let's have a go. Let's have a sniff. Woof. Whooshka. Creamy, nutty, pear, peach. Let's have a dig. Let's have a taste. Woof. Jesus. That's an incredible wine. It's got richness, I think from the oak richness, really peachy, creamy element to the Chardonnay. There's a nutty note, I think, from the Solera. And then just this unbelievable kind of like robot zap, laser-like acidity. You know, it's an English wine, so you get that really kind of laser-like whack of acidity. Really quite a lot like Chablis, but like Grand Cru Chablis on acid. There's so much complexity and layers to it. You know, and then there's this kind of like lingering smoky finish. Incredible wine, really incredible wine. So Sugaru, Dermot and Anna are well known for creating some of the best sparkling wines in the country. And actually I tried this wine from barrel when I was down there, and it was phenomenal then. And actually, you know, I've been a little bit down on English still wine, but in the last couple of months, I've tried 2 of the best English still wines I've ever tried in my life. And this is absolutely one of those. It's so complex and so delicious. Don't let the playful name fool you. This is seriously complex winemaking and an unbelievable end product. I mean, this would go with everything. At 30 quid a bottle, this isn't your average plonk, but if you want to impress your friends, get them round to try an unbelievable English wine, confuse them with the name, then it will go with a creamy pasta, roast chicken, and you can sit around and talk about the robot uprising and how AI is going to take over the future. So here's to Bonkers Zombie Robot Alien Monsters from the Future Ate My Brain, Sur Lie. It's a mouthful in both name and flavour. Cheers, England. You've absolutely outdone yourself.